Hello and welcome to episode 579 of the Daily Sales Message podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. Now, in today's episode, we're talking about what I call meaningless words. Now, having a clear sales message is all about having the most concise and commercially viable articulation of your offering. Every syllable, every letter counts. We want to think about what we're saying and make sure we're getting our point across in a really crisp way. Meaningless words like efficiency or streamlining, where as you're saying them, you might feel like, well, it's pretty obvious what that is. For your buyer, they might not know. And what we're doing here is we're relying on their understanding of what efficiency looks like to them or what streamlining looks like to them to then see if that's valuable enough for them. So avoiding meaningless words is my first piece of advice. We want to be as explicit and clear as possible. If you can't avoid the words, if it is about streamlining and driving efficiency, then define it. Being able to define the terms that you use really helps. At the top of the podcast there, I talked about a clear sales message is the most commercially viable and concise articulation of your offering. That's the definition of a clear sales message. If you ask me what it means to be clear, there's 5 things. Client focused, logical, engaging, accurate, results driven. Those are the 5 markers I'm looking for something to be clear. I can define things to the nth degree, and you should be able to too. So if you're going to use words like streamline and efficiency, other things where it's a little bit wishy-washy and ephemeral as to what it actually means, either cut them out completely or tell me what you mean by that, because if I don't understand it, I can't buy it from you. And if I don't connect with it or understand why I should care about it, I can't buy it from you. Right, that's it for this episode of the podcast. Tomorrow, as I check my notes, in episode 580, we're talking about, this is for larger businesses really, or certainly businesses have got a larger customer base, customer flow, but something you can do to keep your buyers happy and make you easier to deal with. We'll talk about that in tomorrow's episode. In the meantime, if you haven't already, please hit the like, subscribe, share button, comment below wherever you're watching or listening to the podcast. It just helps us to reach more people and tell the algorithmic gods that at least 2 people out there have listened to this episode. Right, thank you for your time and attention. Always appreciated. Catch you tomorrow for another edition of the Daily Sales Message.